Here I am today in the River Run Village area at Keystone Resort, and we are going to talk about the different areas where you could potentially buy a property, whether you want high density in the village or you want a little bit spread out. We're going to show you some of the great opportunities that exist. So come and take a walk with us. So as I was saying, we are in the River Run Village, and this is considered off-season. We are just a couple of weeks away from the ski area opening up, Keystone being the first one that is scheduled to open. But we've had unusually warm temperatures, and so we don't know when they're going to open. It'll be soon, though. So anyway, very quiet right now. In the summertime, not only in the wintertime, but in the summertime, this is a bustling area. They have art fairs, music fairs, bacon and whiskey fairs. They just think of different things. Wine in the Pines is also a really popular event here. So there's a lot happening, but it is a village. It's not an actual city where you have services that are open every day of the week. So this is more of a resort setting. And like I said, you can see it's very quiet. But what I'm doing is I'm just walking down the main drag that takes you to the gondola. And there has just been a lot of growth happening in this area, which is really exciting to see. So like I just mentioned, they have a lot of these fairs in the summertime. Keystone's really starting to take on this great new personality, which is just exciting to see. Now, Keystone, as far as the ski area, is known for being family friendly. They have a lot of green and blue runs, a lot of long runs, and then, of course, they have a lot of expert terrain. They recently just expanded the Bergen Bowls area, and that's 550 acres additional skiing for everybody. So that's going to be exciting for this winter to check out. So as you can see, we've got a lot of building going on. This is the Kindred new resort condominiums. They have sold, I don't think that they're sold out, but they have sold a lot of these properties pre-construction. On the other side, we've got more townhomes going up, and then this gondola area is just the base, I would say the focus of the Keystone Resort. If you are thinking about purchasing a property in Keystone area and you need a lender, I'm not sure that this bank is the best choice, but you might want to check them out. So behind this lovely statue is actually the Snake River. And the Snake River starts way up on the Continental Divide in the Montezuma area, comes down through Keystone, and goes into Lake Dillon in our reservoir that everybody gets to recreate in the summertime. Well, right now you can see that there is a lot of construction and a lot of noise happening in this area. And this is really going to shape the downtown village area of Keystone. Vail Resorts has put in a lot of money into a lot of their properties, and now they are really focusing on Keystone. And the thing about Keystone is you really can't see the mountain. A lot of it is behind. So those lifts just kind of take you to a midway point where then you could decide where you want to go. So I wanted to talk about Keystone, and the first thing, short-term rental opportunities. Right now, there are no restrictions on that. There are a couple of different areas where there might be some restrictions with the HOA for the particular neighborhood or condo building, but for the most part, short-term rental licenses, there is no limit on what can be had in the specific areas that are really close to the resort. The other thing I wanted to talk about is what activities can you do besides the obvious go skiing? Keystone has just great activities in the summertime. They are really getting known for their downhill mountain bike trails, and it really brings in a lot of people and a lot of revenue also. So if you are thinking of a short-term rental property, that's something to keep in mind, that it's not just going to happen. Your rentals aren't going to happen just in the wintertime. The other thing that Keystone is known for is some amazing wedding venues. You've got Warren Station, which is a really simple, oversized tent. But then you've got really great buildings like the Keystone Ranch, which is a 5-star restaurant on the golf course. You've got Ski Tip Lodge, which is just really quaint and charming with a beautiful outdoor setting, water out there, a really great lawn, great for weddings maybe. And then you have on top of the mountain, you've got 2 venues up there that your guests have to take the gondola to get up there. So that's kind of something adventurous and exciting for people who don't get to spend a lot of time at the mountains, and they get to do that in the summertime. So again, that's another opportunity for rentals because this is a happening area. The other thing I should mention is that Keystone has the largest conference center up in the mountains. They do a lot of conferences here in the Keystone area, and that's year-round. So those are some things just to know about Keystone. We're going to take a drive to some of the neighborhoods just so that you can see some of the options that if you don't want to be in the high density, what Keystone has to offer. So as you walk around the village, you will see that there are just these little nooks and crannies where you can hang out. This looks like it would make a raging fire. And then you can play some checkers over here. So, and then over here, you've got a little ice rink and a little playground. Now, one thing to mention is in the River Run area, these buildings, the Dakota Expedition Station, they do not allow pets at all. So condominiums and townhomes that are not in the River Run area mainly do allow for owners only. But this is important because we don't want you to get your heart set on buying a place right here and then you can't have your dog come and, hang out with you. But that is a rule that they have here. So right now we're driving on Keystone Road and the Snake River is just below us. This is a great place for people to go fishing. But then over here is a new construction site. They're going to be building a new condominium there. We'll be ready in 2025, I believe. This road can take you to the original area where Keystone Resort opened, and that is just primed and ready for some new development. Hasn't started yet, but I see it in the future. We're coming up on Flying Dutchman condo. This actually is a really great condominium complex with a wonderful outdoor pool and really pretty grounds that have been well maintained. I just like it. And this is just maybe a 3-minute drive to the backside of Keystone. This is an absolutely beautiful setting. We are here at the Keystone Ranch, and we just wanted to show you some of the neighborhoods that are a little bit more spread out and have, probably about an acre, I would say, per lot. This is considered the Keystone Ranch. On the other side of the building is considered the West Ranch. And those areas have smaller lots, but they access open space. And so a lot of those homes have amazing views with trail system right out their door. So this is just a beautiful golf course, very well known. And then again, a lot of weddings happen here. You can come here for dinner, lunch. It's a beautiful setting. One thing I want to say is Breckenridge is where I live, and it is a great community. But don't limit yourself. If you have not found that perfect property, I want you to explore the possibilities around Summit County, Keystone being one of those. You know, I'm super excited about the Bergman Bowls that are opening 550 additional acres of skiing. That is really exciting. And Keystone does have a lot of new construction that is happening. And then you've got the open spaces like here, where you've got the ranch and you've got the golf course and you've got the trails. You know, it is just an extension of what Breckenridge has to offer. Now, our tip for this video is to go check out Peru Creek. If you are here and you want to do some hiking and you want to check out Grays and Torreys, or you want to go mountain biking, or you want to go cross-country skiing, you can go to Peru Creek all year round and be able to recreate back there. But if you're somebody who wants to maybe do some four-wheeling, go up to Montezuma, where you can access some of those Jeep roads and get up to the Continental Divide from there. If you want to see a property in the area, give me a call, send me a text, or leave a comment below, and I would be happy to share with you all the possibilities in the Keystone and surrounding towns.